Hello, everybody, and welcome to 7 Days to Die. I'm Nelik, and we're going to be playing a very different version of 7 Days to Die. So we're on Novice Game, and I got a crazy idea. I was like, you know what? Why don't we try a primitive series? A series where we only can use stone tools. We cannot use weapons. We cannot use ammo. We cannot use anything that would be considered to be like new age or modern. I'm gonna allow us to use a bike to get around. I feel like that's probably really important to have something, especially to in the beginning to kind of scoot around and such. But yeah, I wanted to make it kind of a fun little silly series that's not too demoralizing, I suppose. I turned up the loot abundance as well a little bit. I turned off airdrops. I did a little bit of tweaking to the settings. I'm just gonna grab a few things first before I start the main quest here. So yeah, I figured this would be kind of a fun little experience to only use stone tools. I imagine that we'll max out stone tools pretty quick, and then we'll be able to sell most other things. So I'm going to allow a few select things. One of those things being, I'm going to allow Forge to be in play, because I feel like fire is something that primitively was something we needed to do. Otherwise, we probably would have never made it out of the Stone Age. So I'm going to allow that, but I'm not going to allow chemistry stations. I feel like that type of math would be hidden. So it is going to be kind of rough in that sense. I'm going to be relying on a lot of money, but we'll be making a lot of money because we'll be selling a lot of stuff. Because I can't keep, firearms. I can't keep any newer toned blades. I may or may not allow myself to use iron tools. I feel like iron is a very basic element, and I feel like that's probably something that's more, I don't know, something that would have been in play. I mean, it would have been developed eventually, correct? I mean, there's no way that they just were throwing sticks and stones at each other for 100,000 years. And the Bronze Age came first, I think. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Regardless, I kind of wanted this just to be a fun little series, a fun little breakaway from all the other games I've been playing lately. Plus, I do enjoy 7 Days to Die. This game gets me every single time I start a new world to play it. I actually won a copy of this from Glock 9. It was actually one of his giveaways I had commented on and won this free copy of it. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. It was pretty cool. And then ever since then, I had owned it on Xbox originally, but back before Fun Pimps had it, when it was a Tall Tale thing. And obviously, they're no longer in the room with us. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and read this. For the amount that you pay on time, every time there are consequences. Okay, so that's the Duke. That's the storyline we've been waiting to hear more about for years and years. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Put the D-pad. Go to the challenge menu. Okay, we're going to redeem this one. Redeem. We're going to challenge. Okay, so we just need to gather one more stone. There we go. Gonna do this. And I'm going to be doing, these are 20-minute days. 20 minutes an episode, I think is perfectly fine enough. Nighttime will be a lot of, off-camera stuff. But, nice. We're going to open this up. Stone axe. Craft you. Boop. Okay. And that's all she wrote. It's over. That's it. No, but for real, this is it. This is the epitome of what we will have as stone. Lead. I mean, I can mine the resources, like lead and stuff, but it's not, I can't use them. I can't put them in the forge. I can't do anything with it like that. So, and I imagine that as it goes on, I'm going to change the way some things are. But for now, that's what we're doing. So, just gonna go ahead and get these initial quests out of the way. And I think we had to do what? Oh, let's see if I can get a jar of honey. Ah, look at that. Where are the bees? No bees. No bees yet, I shall say. I turned the storm off too. I have it on scavenger difficulty. I don't play this game on a hard difficulty. I have my inventory set to save. And I kind of want to enjoy this game. not take it so seriously. I love watching the people that do, but it's not for me. I can't do it. So let's go ahead and craft this primitive outfit. Crafting that one. What's the next one? I'm gonna wear it. And that one, wear. Craft that. Alright, there's our club. Definitely gonna bring that down. Craft our bow. Oh, I made a club twice. It's okay. Probably gonna need it. To be honest with you, we'll need it for sure. Okay, we got some stone arrows. Let's just make a few of those, huh? Actually, let me just make all that I can make. I'm gonna need arrows. Gonna need a lot of arrows. You know, being primitive, I'm gonna be relying heavily on clubs and bows and torches. I'm gonna bring this down here. Okay, and then there's the radial menu. Challenge icon is right there. Oh, that's quests. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and redeem you, and redeem. Right. There we go. Initial quests are out of the way. So we're gonna go towards the trader. Welcome aboard. Signed, Noah. Trader's over that way. We're gonna do a little bit of gathering. I'm gonna get some materials. I'm gonna try to find a pre-built house, some sort of base. I think would be the best case scenario. I'm not gonna put a limit on what I can live in. Originally, I was like, I should live in a cave, but I don't. Well, it's gonna be hard enough, even when it's on an easier difficulty. You get to a certain horde night, and you're in trouble. You know, it's still gonna be difficult. So we're just gonna keep that the way it is. So let me go this way. See if I can get through an easier side here. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut through this direction. Let's go check out what the trader's got. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, playing on novice game, so, you know, this is going to be Trader Wrecked right here. Oh, we got a zombie. Let's go ahead and get him right here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move my head too. I'm realizing now that it was kind of in the way. Can't really see what's going on. That's not fair. Oh. Alright, let's make sure we got it. Get out of here, Lucille. Picked a fine time to leave you. Alright. Also have I think it's triple XP. Again, for the same reason everything else. It's gonna be hard enough. I'm not gonna give myself some sort of meat off the bone here, because I'm not gonna be able to use a motorcycle or a 4x4 or a gyrocopter to get around. I'm relying strictly on wheels, feet, clubs, axes, etc. Plastic parts. Used to be able to get murky water out of those, or dirty water. I wonder what they do with that. I know they've made a lot of changes to the game, so. Especially since the last time I played, which has been a while. Where are you at? I hear the ground rustling, but I don't see where he's at. Oh, there he is. Yeah, this is not the convention, man. Oh, oh my god. Look at me missing. I'm the worst. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this stone real fast. Gotta always use some more stones. Alright, on to Trader Wrecked. Let's go see what he's got for us. Gonna go knock out the first quest at least. And then we'll do some looting in here when we come back to return it in.
Happy hour ain't happy unless you bring me a beer.
I see jobs.
Oh, look who's Can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
Alright. So, I'm not going to craft a light block. Instead, I'm going to mark that as my primary. And we're going to go ahead that way and dig some stuff up. We got to go the right way. I turned the vulgar language off. That's all I need is to have Rect say some of the vulgar things that he does, and for us to take a hit that way. It's not what I consider to be a good time. So we're going to prevent that from happening. 15 feathers, huh? It's a lot of feathers. Definitely giving myself some good graces here. Let's take a look at this car. What's in the pink SUV? Oh, here you go. Got some mushrooms. Farming is one thing I'm gonna say is probably an okay thing for sure, because we're gonna need to farm. We're definitely gonna need to farm. I got some bones. Let me go ahead and make a bone knife. There we go. Duh. Craft that. Gonna bring that on down. Not even gonna have time to get back to it. The days go by really quick when you have set for 20 minutes, but I'm not worried about it. You know what? Oh. Someone's a hungry boy. This is gonna take a while. Speed this up. Alright. Not that bad. It's pretty quick, I would say. Uh-oh. We might have done oopsies here, guys. Oh, there we go. No way, Jose. Come on. Just realized I didn't even look for a place to stay. So, I don't know where we're gonna stay at. Guess we're just gonna have to be roaming. Maybe I'll just put a campfire down in the middle of some random area, and then I know where we can stay at if need be. There's a place not too far away from Trader Rect here. It's like the place is, most of the time I default to it anyway, until I at least unlock the wasteland, then I built like my mega base out there, but if we have to default to the old camper on the other side, I will. Gotta go. I'm not gonna have enough time to hack anything. I'm not gonna have enough time to check anything. And that's fine.
Trader Rect is closing shortly. So finish your
Thank
damn
you.
business or come back tomorrow.
Pipe
Still
rifle.
alive.
Pipe baton. Any jobs?
Look, Bunkhead,
Clear.
word of advice.
Bunkhead.
Next time,
Trader
bury
Rect
it
is now
before coming
closed.
to a job
So
ever.
get
Closed.
off my lawn.
Cool. Alright, so we're gonna go find a place real quick to, put our roots down, I suppose. Oh. Pretty good first day overall, I'd say. I'm gonna get over here to our little camper and... Oh, man. Say it ain't so, gentlemen. Alright. A little bit of range damage here. Come here, big boy. You got a pretty mouth. Oh. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Really? Apparently I can't. Alright, here, let's just bonk. 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 Oh god. Oh god. Gotta get out of there. That was almost bad. I gotta distribute my skill points. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. And we're closed. Do a purse. So I'm going to make, we can make primitive, anything wood-wise we can do. I'm okay with wood, I'm okay with stone and cobblestone. I don't know about concrete yet. I know if I say I'm not allowed to use concrete, I'm going to regret that because it's going to get really difficult, but I just don't. I don't know how to proceed with that one, to be honest with you. Maybe there's something we'll figure out as we go. But let me go ahead and do that. Gotta make some of those. Craft that. Craft that. Craft that. Gonna go ahead and open that. Just toss this. Put that in there. First off. Put that there. Can go there. That can go there. Okay, I think that was. So let's go ahead and put our little fire right there. Check this. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and. Okay, let's put this down over here then. God, I can't remember how to. There it goes. There goes our bedroll. Is it in the best place? No. Is that in the best place? No, but they're challenges and I'm getting them done, so. Nope. I'm gonna have to knock that out, aren't I? Right. We're definitely going to be going heavy into strength. That's going to be survival of the fittest as far as I'm concerned, is going to be strength. So we're going to do clubs. And we're also going to be doing archery. Yes, archery and agility there. Doing a little bit of health. There's some sickly. Some unhealthy. And the last one we're going to put a point into agility. Gotta guess a fumbling level 2. Alright. I think I'm going to leave it there for now. It's 2 a.m. on the next day. And we'll pick it up on the morning of day 2. And, yeah. I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. And hopefully this series is going to be as fun for you guys as it's going to be for me to record. So, thank you guys again so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video.